It's Gospel Sunday TV with Keith Solis.
Thanks for watching Gospel Sunday TV. I have two incredible guests. Now, they've got a new project. It's called Dwell, and something else that's called Dwell that we're going to get into. David and Nicole Binion, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you,
So
sir.
glad to
We're
be
so
here.
glad to be here.
Yeah.
Well, listen, congratulations on this new project. It's called Dwell.
Yes.
Tell me about this project.
Yeah.
You want to dive in?
Sure,
Go
I'll
ahead.
dive in. Yeah, so we recorded a live, we call it a live worship experience.
Yes.
Back in May and released it on August 3rd. I really, for the past 10 years, had been working with our church and had all the albums that we had, music we'd been writing and releasing had been, under that umbrella.
Right,
and so
right.
really this has been like the first David and Nicole Binion album in about
Wow.
12 years.
Wow.
And
For folks who don't know, who does what? Do you both sing or somebody plays or what?
Yes.
Yes, I play keys and sing. Nicole sings, and our daughter is actually singing on the project with us. Her
Okay.
name is Madison.
So this is kind of like the Christian Captain and Tennille.
Hey, I love it.
There
I
you
love
go.
it. Yeah.
There you
Without
go.
the captain's hat.
Yeah. And he's the songwriter. I mean,
Right.
I tell people I dabble in songwriting just a bit, but
Mhm.
this guy's the,
Wow.
the writer. And so
And she's definitely the voice. She
Mm.
makes me sound good.
Wow. You have some incredible names on this project. Tasha
Yeah.
Cobbs and Travis Green and William McDowell.
yeah.
How do you get all of these people together in one room?
Isn't it amazing that
It's
It's
they,
amazing.
that they,
We asked, and they all said yes.
yeah. We've been,
Because these aren't like D-list people. I mean, these
No,
people are busy.
yes. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the worship encounter that this album was able to capture,
Mhm.
we asked these guys to be a part because we've had moments, deep places in the presence of God with each one of them.
Wow.
And so we were connected in a deep spiritual way.
Mhm.
It wasn't just like trying to get a big artist to come
yeah.
guest on our album, but
Yeah.
get people that have been somewhere with us in the
Yeah.
presence. And
Yeah.
And that makes all the difference.
oh, it does.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
totally relational.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
not a career move. It was all about relationship
Yeah.
Wow.
and our experiences together,
Yeah.
and which is why they were eager to be a part.
Yeah, it was overwhelming. We do count them as dear friends, and William and Tasha we've known over a decade,
Wow.
each, and Travis, is really a newer relationship within the past few years. But
Okay.
again, just involved in conferences together and just experiencing powerful things. And we love collaboration, and we wanted to invite them because
And
we're all on the same
The
page.
interesting thing about Travis is he contacted us and said, "Hey, I'm coming. I've changed my flight. I'm coming in for the recording." And I was like, "If you're coming, you're singing." And he's like,
So, he was just coming to watch?
He was just
Yeah, he was
coming.
gonna
Oh, no,
come
no.
And
He's
so-
gonna get up here and sing.
Yeah.
So I sent him this a file of the song,
Yeah.
and I said, "Here, be ready for this."
Mm.
And he got there 10 minutes before the night started.
Mm.
We never got to rehearse, and
we sound checked.
we sound checked in a room full of people because the place was already packed.
Wow.
And we're like, "Okay, Travis, here we go."
Wow.
And it's such a
It was amazing.
it was such a moment.
He's just such. I love Travis. Is such a fresh
Oh, absolutely.
voice, and
Absolutely.
anyway, they're all amazing.
And have you seen his teeth? Biggest, brightest smile.
Not looked at his teeth, but next time he comes, I will look at the teeth. We'll talk about this, if you will, because, we find ourselves in this country right now divided on so many different levels.
Yeah.
But it seems like I'm coming across people like yourselves and other people recently who are bringing us together through the spirit of worship. Talk about that.
Yeah. I think for us, David and I have always been involved in churches. We've been married 24 years. 18 of those years we've served on staff at churches as worship pastors. And both of those churches have been multicultural, so I feel like that space feels very natural to us, but definitely we realize that that's not the norm for, unfortunately, the
It
majority
feels
of
normal.
people.
It just feels normal to us. I don't know that we set out to do that. I mean, these are people that are just authentic friends.
Absolutely.
They're just, this is our life. It's who we are. And I don't know that we were trying to make a statement of diversity, although our life is very much
but that's
diversity.
what the word tells us to do.
Yes.
So, no, you shouldn't make a statement. It's just what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is I just, God's timing is incredible, right? Just the state of, where our nation has been. That's really these things that are kind of been rising to the top over the past, few years. And so I love that it's great that it is. We're fine with it being a statement,
right.
but that's not really the motivation or intention behind it. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Dwell, and the new project is Dwell, by the way, from David and Nicole Binion. There's a church on the way. Tell us about this. What's going on with this?
We never thought in all of our years of ministry together that, okay, one day our ultimate plan is to start a church. We served other men's visions and we were fine being the second man.
Yeah.
And so the Lord just began to speak to us over the last year specifically. We had some other plans that, are yet to come into fruition in terms of what we established Dwell to be, more than just an album, but a movement of mentoring worshipers, mentoring people and raising up the next generation. And then as we moved towards it, the more we felt the nudge of God to start a church.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're doing. And it will launch September the 9th.
Wow.
But really it makes sense to me on this side of it that a church will be the spiritual covering for all the other things that we will do under the umbrella of the church.
Yeah.
So it gives us a place of godly authority rather than just having an independent work somewhere.
Right. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I think
that is awesome.
Thank you. I was going to say, our friend William McDowell, who's pastoring, an incredible movement in Orlando, Deeper Fellowship Church. I think, visiting his church and what we were experiencing there, really, we told William, it's like we have this.
We're jealous.
Is there righteous jealousy? I don't know. Of just seeing, God do that here in Dallas, a place in Dallas. And so anyway, he was definitely like an inspiration, I would say. And there are others that, movements that we see that we're like, man, we're going after that. And so anyway.
Our friend, Bishop Joseph Garlington, who is actually our oversight pastor for Dwell Ministries, said to me last week, he said, you really don't know what you're starting. We call it church because that's what we know. He says, but what you're going after in the presence of God is not normal church.
Wow.
And we've said all along, we're really wanting to establish a presence center.
And see, that's what we need. We don't need another normal church. We need something different.
Yeah.
There are plenty of great churches
Not
that are doing great things.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's just definitely a unique, it looks a little different, I think, but we're excited.
Well, for folks where's it going to be located? Because we want to come.
Yes.
So where is it going to be located?
Yeah, it's in it's in Allen, Texas, which is North Dallas,
right.
North Dallas area.
It's by the Shops of Allen on Stacy Road, right off of I-75. It's technically a Fairview address
where we're meeting for now. Yeah, we're leasing a space there for the next 6 months to meet, and they can get details at binionworship.com.
Okay.
And also on social media at Dwell Church. Easy to find. But
the venue, it's a venue called Noah's. It's an event center.
Okay.
It's called Noah's. So you can Google that, Noah's, Fairview, Texas.
Right.
You put it on your maps, bring you right to it.
Yeah.
And you have to come like 2 by 2 to do
it? Yes.
Yes,
2 by
2. Well, listen, congratulations on Dwell the Church.
Thank you.
The movement, the experience, and of course, Dwell the project, the new project that people can download and listen to and just get right there in the presence of God. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for
It's
having
such
us.
a pleasure to
welcome.
meet you, and I've heard about you down through the years, but finally to be able to sit and talk to you face to face is just it's a treat.
Oh, thank
I hope
you.
we'll get to do more of this.
Well, we absolutely will because I'm coming to the church.
Come see us.
David and Nicole Binion right here on Gospel Sunday TV. I'm Keith Solis. Thanks for watching.